is an imperial world.
All right. Hello. Shayton, thank you for 6 months. Thank you, thank you. How is everybody? How is everybody doing? Hello. Turn this down a little bit, maybe. Gorsh. It was good. How was everybody's weekend? When did you guys do anything? Eat any good food? Any of that? Share with the class. For oh my gosh, bruh, I'd be dead. I'd be dead. I ain't about that life. From a home? Oh no, Shane. Are you feeling like shit? I know, it looks like I got some doo-doo walls. I don't know what happened in here. Some sort of explosion. This place is too nice. This place is too nice to have duty walls. Maybe not. Maybe they showed Minecraft in here. $3. Oh no. Hopefully you're feeling okay. I hate being sick. I hate it. Although I don't know. I mean, you know, I guess there are people that do like it, but I'm not one of them. I'm good. $45 stream streak. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. How's it going, real fan? Yeah, I think that's fair to say, you know. You like missing work, but not because you're sick. Like missing work when it's worth it, you know? Driving me barking. Here we woof again. Netflix. Oh, that's good. How's it going, train wreck? I love that you hang out with your grandma. I love that. As you should. As you should. Oh, yeah. I hope not the tap. Right. She feeds you good? Well, then it's worth it. It's always worth it. Everybody wins. It's a win-win. You know, she gets company, you get good food and company. Keep her company. Uh-oh, we're lagging. We're lagging. What's... I'm sorry. Man, when I had the flu, I mean, it was like my nose just would not stop running. And then I had like one bloody nose, and then I was just having bloody snot. Just because my sinuses were so dry. It's a good time. It's a good time. Oh, you're making some fries? What kind of fries are we making? How's it going, GB? Name of the snack attack. It sucks.
One thing women want.
That when your nose is running
and it starts with a P and ends with an S.
No matter how much you blow your nose, it never gets better. Potatoes. That's what I hate. That's like one of the like more shitty things about being sick. It's like when that happens and there's like nothing you can do about it. You're doing good, good, good. Good, good. Jeff. This is super tasty hot sauce by that. Really? Bloody snot. This is Jeff? I don't know. This is coming soon. I don't know. It's just a puppet. The accompanying sinus infection, yeah. Yep, it feels great. You know, really makes you feel alive. It's gonna fit over here. E. I don't know how else. I need this. Get me where I need. There we go. Sheesh. The bloody farts. Oof. Oof. It looks sold out. Dang, I have never even heard of that. Crazy. I think hot sauces have some of the best names, though. You're also having Dino Nuggets. Yes. The frozen... Oh, Arby's frozen fries. I love those. Those are good. Having a 5-star meal over there. Classy. That dinner is classy. I tried macaroni and cheese and hot dogs this weekend. It's delicious. Big fan now. Big fan. I put Frank's on it. It's delicious. It's so good on nuggets. I don't think I've heard of Hellfire, but I don't believe I think I've had any of their hot sauces. It is. It's good. I was telling Tox, I was like, it'd be good with like grilled hot dogs, you know, like get them burnt a little bit. Oh man, that'd be good. That shit would be good. How's it going, Kendrick? Is great on eggs, potato. It's a verde. Oh, nice. Light was telling me I should try it with I had to message Light after I ate it to let him know. I was like, yo, I had hot dogs and macaroni and cheese. And they were like, oh, like you should put ground beef in it next time. And I was like, oh shit. I'll have to do that too. Peanut butter, sriracha, soy into mac and cheese. Make it like a pad thai, like a cheesy pad thai. That is interesting. That is a very interesting combination.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Bloody snot is a red sauce. Oh, okay. Sounds pretty good. How's it going, bread? I'm gonna be making some green curry ramen, I think tomorrow. And then I'm gonna do a roast Thursday, Friday, Thursday. I don't know, one of those days. One of those days we're having a roast. White trash pad thai. Hey, you know what? You do what you gotta do sometimes. And if it still comes out good, fuck it. Who cares? Who cares? As long as it tastes good, I think that's all that matters. But macaroni and cheese and hot dogs, I am a big fan. I'm a big fan. Not bringing back to your childhood. I've never had it. So I was like, you know, I got hot dogs. I did get mac and cheese. We're doing it. We're doing it. Not gonna lie though, for some reason I've been craving like the Velveeta mac and cheese, like the shells and cheese for some reason. So I might be getting that when I get groceries again. Is that weird? Like, do people crave that, or is that just like that's like a weird thing? I like all mac and cheese, but there's something about like cheap mac and cheese and like super processed cheese. Fucking good. It's good. Give me that processed cheese all day. I don't even remember the last time I had Velveeta either, so I don't know, maybe that, I don't know. I just, it just sounds good, you know, like, it just sounds good. They're also good with hot dogs. I can't imagine it would be bad. I can't imagine that would be bad with hot dogs. But I might do like the Velveeta cheese and Rotel. My thing isn't weird. I've seen like those candied jalapenos. It's okay to crave shells and cheese. Better than, yeah. You know what? Like the blue box though, sometimes I get it just because it's like, they'll be like 80 cents and it's like, well, fuck, if it's 80 cents, I might as well get a couple boxes, you know? Like, it's not like it's gonna last for fucking ever. So like whenever I decide to have some, I'll have something, you know? So, but I might have to get some shells and cheese this week. Maybe I'll do like ground beef and Rotel in it, throw that in there. Right? Tex-Mex is good. It's good. And it's like easy. Like I make this like Tex-Mex pasta and it's It's easy. It's like a one pot, like one and done. It's cheap and it feeds us for like days. You can get Kraft mac and cheese for $8. Yeah, well, not all the time, but sometimes they do like a reward savings or whatever, and they'll be like 80 cents. So usually when that happens, or sometimes they do a sale and you can get like the 3-pack of boxes for like $2. So I'll kind of grab them then. And then I have tried the like store brands, and it's not bad. It's actually really not bad. It's almost like creamier than the Kraft one. So sometimes I'll like rotate between the two, you know. And then those ones are dirt cheap. Those ones are always super cheap. Or processed cheese grilled. Oh man, we always have Kraft singles in the house for grilled cheese because, you know, sometimes you just got to be making them at night. My $3. I mean, like I think normally they're like I don't know. I mean, they're maybe like a couple dollars or something like that, but every so often you can I can get lucky and get a good sale price on them, which, you know, under $1, you can't say no to that. Go, man. Go back in your seat. Usually get the 5-pack of crap. I mean, like I don't eat it very often, so I usually just buy like 1 or 2 boxes, and then I probably like will eat it again for like 6 months. But I don't know, just every so often, it's kind of nice. It's kind of nice to eat. This is a new level. I played this a little. I finished the other one, the roller skating rink, and then there's like a couple small ones, and then this one. It's like it's a good one to just shut my brain off for a little bit and just power wash and relax. You can buy a 5-pack for $3.90. That's really good. That's a really good price. Is this how we know we're old? We talk about food prices and grocery store prices. It's because we're old, guys. It's because we're old. I do want to, I'm going to watch Max's video on it probably next week. I guess that's a spoiler, but not that it matters since I watch Max every Monday. But I've never had Tang, and he has that Tang pie video, and I kind of want to watch that one, but I have never had Tang. So, you know, maybe I'll make a Tang. I have pie crusts that I gotta use. Maybe I'll make a Tang pie with it. Oh, yes. I'm sorry. The strip club. Have I had Ovaltine? I think I had Ovaltine once ever. Had these dollar mini pizzas. Oh hell yeah! Very. I okay. I I didn't grow up rich, but I didn't grow up poor. I would say like it was like middle class ish. But I also like, so I like, as you guys know, like I was adopted and my family is Italian, so a lot of food I ate was always like homemade. And then I never drank a lot of soda growing up. And I never really like we rarely ate fast food, and we would go out to dinner like every so often, but it'd always be like Greek and Italian restaurants, and it was like always the same ones. So there's a lot of things that I never had. Like I didn't have Hamburger Helper until I think it like when I first started dating Tox. I think that was the first time I had that. Tox did have me try some things that I've never had. Tang is so good. Just don't drink too much at a time. Oh well, I don't want to poop my pants. I just want to taste it. But I do. But like that Tang pie seems like it'd be good, even though I have no idea what Tang tastes like. But I don't know. It's pie. You must buy both Tang and Ovaltine and share your thoughts on stream. I could do that if you guys wanted to. If you guys if you guys want me to try it on stream, I certainly can. I honestly don't I don't know if I honestly am not sure if I've had Ovaltine or not. I want to say like maybe I've had it like once in my life ever, but I'm not even confident in saying that like I even had it, you know. Tang pie is a sexual innuendo. My dad on my foods. Yeah. I mean like my parents definitely had us try all kinds of food, you know, like we would travel and, you know, I mean, I've tried all kinds of food, but, as far as like my everyday food and stuff like, I mean, it was a lot of pasta, a lot of pasta. And then like my dad would grill, you know, and stuff like that. But, there's definitely some things that I never had. Like I could probably count how many times I had Sunny D. I didn't really have like really good Mexican food until I came to Colorado, because I grew up on the East Coast. How's it going, Koala? A type of pour milk and butter or sometimes luxury items. Yes. I mean, this is gonna sound horrible, and I don't want please don't judge me for this. I never saw a trailer park until I moved to Colorado for high school. Because where everywhere around me that where I grew up, we didn't have them, where they weren't very close. So like I had seen them on TV, but I had never actually seen one. And like the whole like white trash thing, I had absolutely no concept of. I had no clue. So I don't don't judge me. Indian food is delicious. I know you could judge me. You could judge me. And like, I'm not even gonna lie, it took me a minute to even understand like what they were, because I had never seen one. And then I was like, oh, you know, like, cause like, here's the thing, like, I grew up in a very nice area, but like, we weren't like super wealthy, you know, like we lived in a nice area, but like my parents always made it clear to us that there's people that were less fortunate than us, and that like, you know, we don't treat people badly and shit like that. Like, partially because of how there was a lot of kids that I grew up with that did have a lot of money, and they definitely acted like it, and my parents didn't want us ending up like that, and or having that kind of behavior or personality. So like, you know, they always kind of instilled that in us of like, you know, you should be nice to everybody, or like at least be polite. But there are a lot of things that I have never I have never seen or heard of, you know, and food wise, there's lots of things that I've never had that would be, I guess, considered, I don't want to say like poor food, because I feel like that sounds mean, but you know, just different kinds of food, I guess. But budget food, I don't know. Either way, it sounds horrible. So the history, I watched a video of the history of chicken nuggets. Actually, that's like one of my earlier videos. Struggle meal, yeah. I mean, but even that, I mean, like, but like, I don't know. I don't want people to get the wrong impression of me, of that I'm like stuck up or anything, because I'm definitely not. You know, like, I mean, if anything, I think I was just born in the wrong, or I was sent to the wrong area, because I definitely did not fit in with anybody that I grew up with. So, I mean, everybody thought I was weird because I liked cheap things, and I never really like, I chose to not have a lot of things, and I think I was just, I did not fit where I lived, okay? Okay, so like I didn't have a lot of time with my parents, because my parents died by the time I was 13, both of them. But my dad owned his own accounting company firm or whatever, and then like he had worked for like a bigger firm for a long time, and then he decided to open his own. But my mom was a nurse. Colorado has great Mexican food, so that was like one of the things that like when I moved here, I was pretty stoked about. That we would go get Mexican food, and I was like, damn, I was like, this shit's good. So you know why it's trying to do by force. I should be allowed to do this, or just lower. Yeah, food's expensive, and food is not cheap. Can we fit this in here? Okay, it's literally, yeah. There's a lot of, we actually have like a lot of Mexican foods here, Mexican restaurants here, and like they're all pretty good. Like they're all good. Most of them are. I'd say like, I guess not all of them, but like most of them are. But the ones that we've gotten food from, and like even like you know, like in other towns further away from us, all pretty good. They're all good. Yeah, I know. Food's expensive. Food is, groceries are not cheap. I cook like 2 to 3 times a week, so then we have leftovers, so we don't eat something different every day. And then I just keep it cheap. I mean, it's easy because I never have to buy ground beef or steak or stew meat or anything like that. So that does help a lot with groceries because if I want chicken or something different, like that's fine. I can split it up and do like chicken and beef. And since we don't have to buy we don't have to buy any beef. That does help a lot with the cost of stuff. So we are lucky to have that. But yeah, Tox has told me some of I guess his struggle meals, I guess. But yeah, I don't I kind of like I don't know how to say it without like I don't want to come off as like being an asshole because I'm like I really like trying different stuff, Just because I've never had it or people like, oh, this is like what poor people eat doesn't mean that I don't want to try it or that I wouldn't think it's good, because there's plenty of things like spray cheese. I love spray cheese. Hamburger helper. I love it. Do you guys have any other suggestions for me to try? Let them eat steak, yeah. Meat is always on the menu. Get my cheese. But yeah, I don't know. I can't really think. I'm trying to think of other stuff that I've never had that maybe like Tox had me try. Something. You microwaved a tortilla with a slice of American cheese. I'll do that with like a piece of ham and do like a ham and cheese and throw in the microwave on a tortilla. Chicken and dumplings. I make that. I just made that a few weeks ago. Big fan of that one. Because you fished all the time. I eat a lot of seafood just because I grew up kind of in like a, I don't know, like the ocean wasn't that far, so we did eat a lot of like fish and seafood and shit. Totally nachos when you're 13. That sounds pretty good. I mean, I've done that in college where I've microwaved chips, chips with cheese on it, because I was really drunk. My dad used to make swordfish a lot. That was like one of his favorites. And then there's like an Italian restaurant we used to go to a lot, and he used to always get like mussels. Mussels with angel hair. Angel hair pasta. Oh, I did forget one up here. I don't know where that dirt is. Oh, I'm stuck. There we go. You can afford to buy fish most of the time. I mean, you know, I definitely like have empathy for people who, you know, grew up and, you know, food was a problem. You get fish tacos a lot there. Ooh. Stuffed peppers? I have done stuffed peppers and stuffed cabbage. I've cooked a lot of food over the years, decades. So, but I don't, but as far as like some, I did bell peppers. I did stuffed bell peppers. But as far as like, oh boy, we're going to motel. No-tell motel. You know, like, I guess I'm trying to think of like some other stuff that I haven't had that Talks had me try. This place looks disgusting. Ew. Look at my van though. This is how you know it goes fast. I'm trying to think of like what else, that was like along those lines. I never had celery and spray cheese until I went to Tox's parents' house. That shit's delicious too. There's something your sister had recently that you never had? I'm still during the. Ooh, yeah, that is true. Oh no, your sister got syphilis? Oof. Oof. Igor. I mean, I don't know what it is. I have a love for ultra processed cheese. I like it. Get me on the plastic. Don't care. I think it's good. Don't care. Oh yeah, chicken and a biscuit I never had until Tox was like, these are really good, and I was like, and I fucking love those. Love those now. Yeah, he says I like trashy things, but don't care. Don't care. I like what I like. I'm a simple person. Oh, pigs in a blanket. Oh yeah, love those. Love those. Little smokies. Love them. I make little smokies with some sauerkraut. Love it. Love it. Chick-fil-A does have really good chicken biscuits. I like Chick-fil-A. I like their macaroni and cheese too. No, there's no private messages here. You ever had Chick-fil-A, Kendrick? Sorry, you're lagging. I apologize. I'm sorry. Sorry, we are. It was like super windy today, and I think like I don't know. There's like lots of like I don't know if like just having internet issues because of that. Especially with dumplings. Oh, I love dumplings. Right? Tase it. Tase it. Diamond nugget. It's nugget time. Right? Ban the win. Ban it. You didn't have, yeah. I didn't, like, I definitely grew up not eating a whole lot of fast food. Like, it was definitely a treat, and it was not very often. Right? I should just yell at the router. Stop it! Knock that shit off. Alright, we're gonna watch, like, Max's very first video ever. How to make medieval cheese. We're gonna start with that. We're gonna see baby Max. We are gonna see a baby Max. I don't think I've ever watched this one either, so I just thought it'd be fun to do on here because it's only 6 minutes, so you know. All right. It's mid-word. Oh, I have both. It's both the redeem and I can turn the toggle on. Um, I have it turned off. Like I have like I can turn it on and off. I mean, it's both like thing. Make you buy Dino Nuggets. Cause you should. That's basically what I live off of is Dino Nuggets. Right? Yeah. Yeah. They gotta move that along. Fresh out of Disney World? I think so. This is his very first video. So how can we not like this one?
Hi everyone, welcome to Tasting History. I'm Max Miller. Have you ever heard the saying that the moon is made of green cheese? I've always found it baffling, not because the claim that the moon is actually made of cheese, but that it's green. Because if you go outside, I've seen a yellow moon, I've seen a white moon, never green. Well, it turns out that in the Middle Ages, green cheese had nothing to do with the color of the cheese, it had to do with the age of the cheese. It was fresh cheese.
Oh, I
cheese.
love that emote.
And today I'm going to show you how to make your own.
That's what I need. That's what I need, that kind of emote.
Dazzling white green cheese.
Green cheese. He's just a baby.
Now there are all sorts of ways to classify cheese. You've got your hard versus soft, your aged versus non-aged, your stinky versus non-stinky, and then you've got cheeses made with rennet and cheeses made without rennet. Rennet is an enzyme inside of the stomach of some animals and it helps to turn milk into cheese. Rennet tends to give the cheese a stronger flavor, whereas cheeses without rennet tend to have a softer, milder flavor, including quark and ricotta and what we're making today, which is a type of farmer's cheese. Now for this recipe, all you'll need is 1 gallon of whole milk.
I mean, we're making cheese. It's cheese. I pretty much almost like every cheese.
Not ultra pasteurized, 2 teaspoons of salt, 1/3 cup of lemon juice, about 2 lemons, and 1/4 cup of white wine vinegar, maybe a little bit more as we go on. You'll also need a colander, cheesecloth, and either a Dutch oven or a heavy metal stovetop. First, line the colander with 3 or 4 layers of cheesecloth and put that in the sink. Then add the lemon juice and the vinegar and set that aside. Pour the gallon of milk into the pot and add in the salt. Then heat on medium-high heat, stirring frequently with a rubber spatula to prevent scorching until the milk registers 185 degrees. As soon as it gets to 185, remove the pot from the heat and stir in the vinegar and lemon juice. Then leave it alone.
Weaning age?
Don't touch it for about 10 minutes. At this point, the curds should start to separate from the whey.
Yeah.
The liquid should be fairly clear. If it's not, if it's still the color of milk, then add in another tablespoon of vinegar, give it a very small stir, and let it sit for another 2 to 3 minutes. At this point, you're ready to separate the curds from the whey by pouring everything into the colander. Then leave it again for 8 to 10 minutes. Now, while we wait for the whey to drain away, let's take a look at some great moments in cheese history. Sorry, that was awful. I should edit that out. I'm not.
No, it's perfect. It was perfect.
I'm going to, but I should. Now, it's thought that cheese was first discovered around 8000 BC, right when we were domesticating the sheep. Well, not we, people. And in 2018, a jar found in the tomb of Thaumes, mayor of the ancient city of Memphis, was found to hold ancient cheese. Now, of course, the cheese was several thousand years old, and so it's rock hard and really gross, and scientists have actually found that the original cheese had a bunch of bacteria in it that causes what's now known as Mediterranean fever, so not great. But, just like Mediterranean fever, the love of cheese was about to spread across the region. Also, just terrible. In Greece, they made feta. Homer actually dedicated numerous lines in the Odyssey to describe the Cyclops' penchant for making feta cheese out of his sheep's milk. He even had an entire room in his cave dedicated to making cheese. In the larger houses of ancient Rome, they too had dedicated rooms specially for making and preserving cheese. But like feta, the cheeses of the Mediterranean at that time were very salty. It was the only way to preserve them for long periods of time in the warm Mediterranean climate. It wasn't until cheese moved north that you start to see most of the cheeses that we know today. Now, monks didn't necessarily invent all of these types of cheeses, but they did tend to perfect them. They had a lot of time on their hands, and they had to go most of the year without being able to eat meat. So they wanted various cheeses to add some variety to their diet. They found that lowering the salt allowed new bacteria to grow in the cheese-making process, giving rise to tons of different flavors that had never been tasted before. Brie, Camembert, Cheddar, Gorgonzola, Grana, Gruyere, and Roquefort were all popular cheeses on monastic tables throughout medieval Europe. Now, of course, most of these cheeses took a lot of time and a lot of money to make, and most people were poor, so instead they made their own fresh...
It ain't easy being cheesy.
...money to make, and most people were poor, so instead they made their own fresh cheeses in their cottage. Get where I'm going with this? The cheese that we're making today is an early form of cottage cheese. Now, cottage cheese had pretty much lost its popularity by the early 20th century, partly because it was associated with poverty, and partly because of the rise of processed cheese. But when World War II hit, that all changed. The processed cheese, now called American cheese, along with dried compressed cheese, the precursor to today's Cheetos, were all shipped across the pond to feed our boys fighting the Nazis. Now, on top of that, meat was heavily rationed in World War II. So where was the home front to get the protein to keep those rosies riveting? Enter cottage cheese. The Department of Agriculture sent out millions of...
I will say this, I don't like cottage cheese. I've tried cottage cheese like maybe 3 or 4 times, and I can't do it. I can't do it. I just don't like it.
Postcards with recipes for cottage cheese and different ways to use it. This is probably when Richard Nixon developed his infamous love of cottage cheese. Sometimes for breakfast, he was known to eat cottage cheese with ketchup, and for the last meal before his resignation, he ordered cottage cheese with pineapple slices and a glass of milk. That's a real picture of the actual meal. Now don't worry, I'm not going to be putting ketchup or pineapple on my fresh cheese. Instead, I'm going to actually make a sambo cod, a medieval cheesecake with it, on our next episode. But for now, let's go check and see that it's done.
I believe I watched that one.
Once most of the whey has gone through the colander, transfer the cheese to a large bowl and stir to break up the curds and work it.
I don't know why. Like I don't know. I can't do it, which is weird because I don't know why I don't like it. I don't know if it's like a texture thing or something. I don't know. I don't know. I cannot do cottage cheese.
In the rest of the whey. Now I need to leave the cheese in the fridge to chill for 2 hours before using it. It can stay up to 2 days, but the fresher, the better. Tomorrow I'm going to use it to make a sambo cod, the medieval cheesecake I mentioned earlier. If you want to check that out, make sure to subscribe to this channel, hit the like button, leave me a comment down below if you end up making your own fresh cheese, and I will see you next time on Tasting History.
Oh, it's so cute. He's adorable. I love that this is his first video, though. How can you not like cheese? Cheese is such a good first video. Cheese. It's all about the cheese. All right. You guys ready for this? Kicking cops goes horribly wrong. You already know. You already know. You already know how this is gonna go. It's the bougie brand. No, it's not. Because my mom loved cottage cheese. Pretty much everyone in my family liked cottage cheese. I think I was the odd one out with that one. So
Do you want a resisting arrest charge added? Right now it's a simple ticket.
Yes, hitting a cop is a bad idea. Okay. Whoa.
How are you doing today? Great. Are y'all together?
An officer responded to a call about an intoxicated female who was trying to cuddle a random passenger at the airport. Oh, okay. Okay.
No. No? You don't know him? No. No? What? Do you know where you're at right now?
Yes.
Where are you at?
Dallas Airport.
You're at Dallas Airport. Why don't you get up and come over here with me?
Yeah.
Get away from this person that you don't know. Okay?
Get away from
All right. Excuse us.
Excuse us.
We're just gonna leave him
What's going
alone.
on?
Mama,
What?
literally,
Come on. Right over here. What's going on? Tell me. Tell me what's going on. Keep coming. Right over here. Correct. I'm gonna pop this with her.
sorry.
You all right? Right over here.
Trying to get
Okay.
your shoes.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So tell me what.
Yeah.
How
Did she draw on herself or are these tattooed on it? Please tell me this is not tattooed on her. Please tell me she just drew on herself. Like, oh my God. What is this? What is this? What is this?
did you get here today?
I'm.
We were just getting ready to go out and have cigarettes.
Are you with me? Are you with me?
Oh, that's not
Yes,
the fire with
yes.
We're
Look,
just going out.
look,
I-
before
Listen,
he can
she's okay.
speak,
She's okay.
Are y'all flying
Thank
together?
No, we're not.
I'm
Oh, oh, yeah. Okay, sir. Bro trying to get his pee-pee wet over here with this one.
going to a funeral in San
We're just
Diego.
going to go and have a
I
cigarette.
was
She won't-
delayed, and I'm very sorry. And
She hasn't been really causing any.
Okay.
We're
Well,
just
I
gonna
can
have-
tell y'all both have been drinking.
Everybody's kind of hot when they got a mask on, though, bro. You got to see her without the mask on first.
A
Of
lot.
course we have.
We will
I've
hold
been here for
judgment
2
until
days.
then.
Okay. That doesn't give you the right to, like, I've been told that she was cussing people out. That doesn't give me the right to do that.
that
But she
did
didn't
not
try.
happen.
Well, I mean, I have to go off of what a bar.
I'm just saying, like, if this is tattooed on her, holy hell. If she, like, drew it on her, like, you know, like, that's fine. Like, it's a little weird, sure. But, like, if this is tattooed on her chest, oh my God.
The right to do that.
No, that did not happen.
Well, I mean, I have to go off
tipped
of what a
her
bar
30%.
told me.
I
We were
told
getting
her
ready
I
to go out.
love you. Like, I'm a bartender in DIA. And I told her, like,
Not DIA. Come on. No, why? Why? Not DIA.
I'm tipping you and whatever. And
How
like,
much have you had to drink today? I'm asking you. Don't ask him. I'm asking you, and I'm talking to you.
You should have some standards, Brad.
hey,
We were just going to have a cigarette.
I'm
Okay.
going.
Can you
Right,
stand
booze
right over there for me,
admitted.
sir? Y'all are not together. They were sitting drinking together at the bar. How much have you had to drink today?
Of course, our active military personnel always welcome.
4 since 7 a.m.
For what?
Wine. I
4
don't
wines?
know. Mama, listen. to me.
Mama, listen.
My friend died,
I'm very sorry.
and
No, it's Denver International Airport.
we're okay. And my flight got delayed, and I am okay. And
What? What is?
Why did I find you basically sitting in some random person's lap that you don't know?
She was waiting for me to come down.
are you?
It's like I would never. What? What? No, me? No.
Random person's lap that you don't know.
She was waiting for me to come down.
Are you kidding me? No, I was not in someone.
I walked up on that. I saw that. Yes.
I was not in a lab.
Okay. Okay. Where are you flying to today?
San Diego.
San Diego. Do you have your ID with you?
Yeah.
Are you flying by yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have your ID with you?
Yeah.
reference to why stuff
You
is
still looking for your ID?
Sorry, I was listening.
No,
to
I'm talking to you. I'm still waiting for your ID. Where's your ID at?
That's it. That's it.
Hey, don't be aggressive.
I'm not.
It's Kendrick.
I know. I know. I've never been in Dallas.
Yours might be more commercial bread, but that's what GIA stands for. I don't know.
City.
That's just what it is.
Best friend just died, and you're calling me out. You.
Okay, let me see your ID.
Yep, diarrhea. Yep.
I'm very sorry. I've had that happen.
You know what? I did see something that I thought was kind of funny. There is a man that is like obsessed with DIA, and he had this shirt on. We're coming back. We're coming back. I apologize. Yeah, I mean, I think her ID is somewhere on her. I apologize, guys. I apologize. It is very temperamental tonight. We are very temperamental with our internet here. I think we're good now, though. I think we're good.
You're calling me out. You.
Okay, let me see your ID.
Best friend just
Man, her titty about to
Very
pop
sorry.
out.
I've had that happen.
sorry.
Okay.
Hey.
You don't know where it's at?
No, I know where it's at.
Okay.
I respect you.
Booba.
And you're
And they're not giving vouchers.
yeah. You like this? It sounds
Keep
good
going.
to you?
Keep going.
Hey, no, actually,
Keep going. Thank you.
hey.
Are you flying with him?
No.
Okay.
Like, literally, like, I'm not trying to say
She's
you,
just
but,
shooting
like,
her shot
you
at
don't even
everybody.
know anything. Please
When did you come? When did you get to Dallas?
don't. Please don't.
I'm just asking you questions.
Today I came from Denver.
What day is today? What day is today? Just go ahead and put your stuff down. Put it down, please.
I don't even know what day it is. Today's Tuesday. It's a Tuesday, right? Yeah. Good night, GB. Thanks for hanging out. Good seeing ya.
Okay.
Let me go. Let me
It's a
Stuff
Tuesday.
down, please.
serious?
Please put your stuff down. Please put your
I
stuff
think
down.
she's just very drunk.
Go ahead and turn around for me, please. You're under arrest for public intoxication.
Stay right there for me, sir.
Put your hands down. I got it.
Yep, you're good.
Sorry.
To say Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah, that's true. It is one of those days.
You can do your job and you
Follow me for 10 years. Thank you. Well, I think she's getting arrested anyway because of the public intoxication.
Hey, I'm in a city where I know no one.
Custody for PI. Can we get a transport
Undo it. You don't have to book it.
All right,
You
right
don't
here.
have to.
You're under arrest for public intoxication. We're going to exit right over here. He has your stuff. Let's go.
Ooh,
Stop.
ooh. Revolving doors are so sketchy.
You did this to yourself. Let's go.
No. I I'm in the city. I don't know anyone here. Like, why are you doing this?
It's for your protection right now.
No.
Well, I don't know if like they might just make her sober up before she gets on the flight because if you run the risk of her disrupting everybody on the flight, then that's not gonna be great either.
Bring right here till they get here. Hey, hey.
Hey, stop.
Or we could do this,
Do you want a resisting arrest charge added? Right now, it's a simple ticket. You continue that, and we're gonna add charges to it. You understand me?
Yeah, here we are. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, whoa. Yeah. That's not a good idea.
Officer, we're at 12 upper level.
You're gonna stay right there, ma'am.
Had she been cool, like a cool drunk about it, they probably would have just let her just hang out till she sobered up, and then, she could have gotten just another flight to wherever she needed to go. But, felonies are cool too, right?
You went from a simple
Oof.
public intoxication to assault on a peace officer.
Yep.
Tried to
Yep.
talk to
She done
her.
mucked it
She
up.
wouldn't listen to me.
You talked, and that's what you did.
She wouldn't listen to me. I'm in a city where I know no one. She wouldn't listen to me. I tried to her. She wouldn't listen
Right.
to me. She wanted to be aggressive. She wanted to have a fight. She wanted to.
Why are we talking like that, though? She wanted to fight.
Talk to her. She was so very aggressive.
And do you think kicking her was the ideal thing to do?
No, she put me in handcuffs.
Well, because
She
you're under
put me in
arrest.
handcuffs, so I
You're under
kicked
arrest,
her.
ma'am.
And
You were
Makes
gonna go to
sense.
the jail sober up until you assaulted her.
Oh, see? That's what they were going to do with her. They were just going to take her and let her sober up, and they were going to bring her back. Well, well,
and
she was being a bit snarky, but sometimes you just gotta, if this was all that was gonna happen, it was probably better just to suck it up, like, yes, she was being a little snarky, and I'm not the biggest fan of her, but if all they were gonna do is just take her down there and let her sober up and then bring her back, that's not happening now.
You were gonna go to the jail sober up until you assaulted her.
Oh,
Yep, it's a nice way of worsening things.
dude, like, I don't even know that you're at my foot. Are you serious? You're gonna call that kicking you? I had no idea you were at my foot. Shut the Like, are you serious?
What are you doing?
Dude,
What are you doing?
dude, are you fucking
What are you doing?
serious?
Yeah, I mean, she could have been more diplomatic, knowing that this person was pretty intoxicated.
Are you fucking serious? I did not hurt you.
Just keep your head right there. Quit moving around.
I did not hurt you. And you're gonna put...
Because unfortunately, I think when you have somebody that's this drunk and
The more
you
you fuck
have
around,
to intervene,
the more you're gonna find out.
yeah, you kind of have to talk to them like toddlers, whereas she just kind of she could have been a little bit better about it, but at the same time, obviously we are very intoxicated, and I don't know, I don't know if it would have gone any differently if she would have flown off the handle or not, regardless.
charges on me.
You're the one that
Are
kicked me.
you? No.
I didn't
No. Mama. You
They might until
put
court's
me-
done. Oh shit, yeah,
It was
maybe.
for your protection. You were
Oof.
just gonna sober up. It's just a ticket until you kicked me.
Okay.
Okay? Do you understand that now?
Stop. No.
You don't understand
You
what
just
you did, okay?
turned it into something that it's not. It is something that it's not. Are you
Stop.
Serious? Ow!
Stop moving.
Stop it!
Listen here, ma'am. All
Stop
right, listen,
it.
listen. I'm gonna stand.
That's
Stop
true.
it.
Yeah,
I'm
better
gonna
here
stand you
than
up.
up in the
Stop it.
air.
If you attack anybody else,
I am not attacking anyone.
you kick.
She made
Stop.
this up.
If you kick
Stop it.
anybody,
Ow! Why are you hurting me? You
Stand
made
up.
this up.
stand up.
Ow! Ow! You made this up. I did not hurt you. Look at me. Look at
I would totally be this man over here pretending to be on my phone while I watch this and listen to this out of the corner of my eye. I am 100% this man right here.
me. Ow! I did not hurt you. Look at me. Are you
Yeah, this definitely could have been handled a little bit better.
I'll get it. Yeah, I get it. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job.
I like listening to drama, okay? I don't want to be in drama. I just, you know,
Good job.
give me my popcorn.
Oh, you did so good. She f***ed up. I asked her. I talked to her. I asked her questions, and she was intimidated, and that's why she
Spread your
put me
feet
in
apart.
stuff. Yep. Okay. Good job. Good job, babe.
Drama adjacent. Yeah, there you go.
So good. Good job.
Drama observer.
Good job.
Yeah, sometimes female cops can be a little questionable behavior. We have seen plenty though that have been fantastic. I think it's. I mean, there's definitely some though, but that's the same for the men too. I mean, there's definitely some cops that are they're just kind of assholes, and they could deal with things a lot better. But you know, like I would say, like most of the time, most of them are pretty chill. She had no chill though.
Stop moving.
Maybe she's just having a bad day. I don't know, you know. Not that it makes it okay, but or she's just one of those women, unfortunately.
City where I don't know anyone, and you
Step up there.
fuck.
That is true. Women in general are shitty to other women. That is very true.
I don't have a problem.
Here's the. Alright, this looks like she got you like mid-thigh.
Yeah, but it's up a little bit, but yeah.
Okay, we got a lot of. That's probably going to be a part of.
There, we get the back.
Holy medicine
Something
cabinet.
other than alcohol introduced into the bloodstream?
Yeah.
Are you serious? Why? It's not a power trip. Just let me go. Let me go. Are you serious?
You're she got that booba envy.
Can I at least have like one toke, one cigarette, something? Please? Something? Could I? Maybe? One? Dude, I don't do drugs.
I think it's just cops in general. You know, you can get a good cop majority of the time, but
I'm
there's,
not
you know,
one of those, like,
there's some that are
like,
just gonna suck.
stop it.
Can you really stop?
What's the problem? Stop what?
I want to talk to her.
Why?
She feels hurt, and that's okay.
Well, you kicked her.
No,
Yeah.
she put me down. She threw me down
Pretty big set of
down.
boobies.
So, hey, that's
Show me your boobies, and I liked them too.
Is that all you have to say?
no, it's not.
What else do you have to say?
I'm not here.
Okay.
I don't belong here. And I'm supposed to go to a funeral
Okay.
today. And I should go home. And I know she's mad and she's angry.
No, she's not
and-
angry.
Oh.
No, she's not. I just talked to her.
Whatever she had to say was.
You want to
Anyways,
see him?
Hey,
Who's boss for the
it's
devil?
not even about anything else.
Okay.
Like, literally, like, I need to just go home.
Okay, well, you're gonna go with this officer, and I suggest that you don't do anything in the back of this car, which adds additional charges. Okay, so if you're quiet,
You are so smug. Let me
If-
hurt you.
Oof.
try to give you the benefit of the doubt. You good?
This guy was actually being nice to her, and now we're just on one now. We are just on one now.
No. She did it, and then it's power play. It's like, I'm gonna do this to you anyways. Oh, you touched me? Now I'm gonna. Just cigarette,
Yeah, funeral does not
please,
excuse
like,
bad behavior.
So let's just calm down. We'll take you to jail.
No!
Uh-oh. Whoa. Whoa.
No! She trapped me! I didn't do to her! She pulled me to the ground! She touched me! Oh my god! I did nothing! She trapped me! Please, please, can you just stop? Give me one cigarette and then I'll let you do whatever you want. Please. She baited me. She wanted me to fight her. She baited me.
She keeps it up. She's gonna, yeah, she's gonna get she's gonna get a little cocoon.
Like, I respect
I
you.
vomit
and
my
I told her
genitals.
that. And we talked about this for minutes, and she baited me. She wanted me to hit her, and I did not hit her. I feel like she was just looking for an excuse to fight, and I didn't want to fight her. She's beautiful.
Yeah, Colorado
she's
girls
powerful,
are-
she's strong. I like her a lot. I literally have no reason to
Bitches
fight
from
her.
Colorado, man. I tell
don't
you.
like
I
to
tell
be
you.
held down. I don't like to be restrained, and I resisted, and I kicked, and I fought back.
Spoke with the reporting party.
Yeah.
One cigarette, please. Oh, you're so mad. Good, get off. You fucking shit. Good job. You.
Tox.
She didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything wrong. She didn't do anything wrong. She's just mad. And I love her. And she's great. And she did a good job. Yeah, she's a good cop. Alright.
Well, something tells me I think maybe regardless they were just gonna have her come down here and sober up and then bring her back. But since we decided to do this, you know, now we have assault to deal with.
Ow!
What's your name?
Hey,
Well, I mean, she'll have to wear her funeral outfit on the plane.
Get out! Come on! Wait! No! You have to go.
Yeah, I think they could have maybe just been like, oh, well, we're just gonna have you sober up with us, you know, and maybe it would have gone better.
I did not hurt her.
Sorry. Sorry. You grew up in Cheyenne and 9 miles wasn't enough.
She was advantageous. She was so trigger happy. She was trigger happy. Alright, put some dishes up here. She wanted to be mad about something. She wanted to be mad. Hey, I have a funeral tomorrow. Can we talk about that? I have a funeral tomorrow.
Alright.
Stop! I'm not violent. Stop.
You just haven't cooperated.
I just don't like being held down. I'm a fucking rape victim. Stop it. You're holding me down and I don't.
Calm down. Calm down, okay? We're just trying to get your bracelets off right now.
Just relax. Just relax.
I feel like you're not far enough.
Can you?
God, they're everywhere.
Sorry. I feel like he's gonna do something.
Just relax.
Right here. This is me touching you right here, okay?
Breathe. This one's kind of tight. All right. I'm just trying to take this off as easily as I can. Okay. So just bear with me here for a second. All right. You all right? You with us?
I feel her hand.
Okay.
Just breathe.
All right. There it is.
Thin
We got
air.
it. We're good. Relax.
Got enough oxygen going up there
The
anymore.
female was charged with public intoxication, resisting law enforcement, and assaulting a peace officer. YouTube thinks you.
Oof. Well, I don't know. I definitely have some mixed feelings on that one. You know, like I definitely think it could have went better. But, you know, it's the shit that happens sometimes. All right, I'm gonna go take a quick break and then we will continue on. I think we're back. I'm sorry. Thank you for the follow. I'm sorry. I don't know why we keep getting disconnected. Right? Oof. All right, I'm gonna go take a break and then we'll continue on. Hopefully this stops. All right. I will be back. Alright, I'm back. Fine? Oh, thank you. I'm glad you enjoy the YouTube videos. Thank you, thank you. At Comcast, we promise we're slightly better than dial-up. Bro, they're going through it, man. They're going through it. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Sick of their shit. Sick and tired. Alright, we're watching Chilling Scares. Thank you, thank you. Missing persons photos found after they went missing.
This is the last known photo of 12-year-old Jared Negretti, a self-portrait he snapped on July 19, 1991 after he was officially declared missing earlier that day. Jared was a member of the Boy Scouts, and July 19 was meant to be a milestone. It was his first overnight backpacking trip to the summit of Mount San Gorgonio, the highest peak in Southern California. Jared, alongside 5 fellow Boy Scouts and an adult troop leader, started the hike early in the morning. While the hike started off just as planned, the 11,000-foot ascent eventually took its toll on Jared specifically. He started to fall behind at around 6 p.m., unable to keep pace with the rest of the group. Determined to stick to the schedule, the group leader decided to go ahead with the other 5 kids and leave Jared behind, a choice he would come to regret for the rest of his life. Not long after, a different group of hikers saw Jared descending the mountain alone and doing so in a dangerously unsafe way by shortcutting the switchbacks. Which, for those who don't know, it means he was ignoring the zigzagging trail designed to safely navigate steep terrain and was instead heading—
Yeah, they left a kid behind, right? I mean, what a crazy start to this.
Ignoring the zigzagging trail designed to safely navigate steep terrain and was instead heading straight down the slope.
Nobody stayed with
The hikers
them?
had warned Jared about the dangers of straying from the designated path and also made sure to inform the scout leader when they had caught up with the troop further up the mountain. The leader, however, shrugged off their concern, stating that they'd catch up with Jared on their way back. Unfortunately, by the time they came—
Yeah, they left, nobody went with this kid. No, just I get, I mean, this hike sounds like it's pretty intense. Nobody thought to go with him? That is crazy.
Stating that they'd catch up with Jared on their way back. Unfortunately, by the time they came back, Jared was nowhere to be seen. It didn't take long for the troop to realize the gravity of the situation.
Yeah.
They quickly descended to the base camp and managed to call for help around midnight, sparking one of the largest search and rescue missions in the region.
Sorry. We're lagging. I'm gonna go back. Comcast! Bruh. Okay. I think we're back. I am sorry. I don't know, it's just because we're having crazy weather right now. It's not really that crazy though.
Managed to call for help around midnight, sparking one of the largest search and rescue missions in the region's history. Over the following days, rescue teams scoured a massive 130 square mile stretch of the San Gorgonio wilderness. By it, there was no—
Oh my god. I am sorry, guys. I am sorry. I don't know why we keep getting disconnected. But I apologize. I am sorry that it is very not behaving tonight. Rabbit trash panda. I don't know if they are gonna think this is an animal or what. I honestly have no idea. I don't know what's gonna happen. I know. Comcast is just not cooperating tonight.
Search of that area also uncovered more items that belonged to Jared, including the wrappers for beef jerky and candy, and most importantly, the disposable camera he had with him. Inside, the film held 12 photos, most of which were
Yeah, I what gets me is the fact that they let this kid go back by himself. That right there is just that kind of just makes me angry. It kind of just makes me angry.
Landscapes he captured throughout the trip. But the final image, taken after he had gone missing, was a chilling close-up of Jared's own eyes and nose, illuminated by the camera's flash. And while this photo proved that Jared was still alive hours after he went missing, it offered little to no clue about his whereabouts. The pitch-black background and low resolution obscured any background details that might have helped rescuers pinpoint where the photo was taken. Over the next 2 weeks, nearly 3,000 volunteers and professionals poured more than 45,000 combined hours into searching the vast San Bernardino National Forest. But with no solid leads to follow, the search dragged on without making any significant progress.
He picked the
On August
bear.
4,
Oh my
after
god, hopefully
16
not.
days, the search for Jared was officially called off by the authorities, leaving the mystery of his disappearance unsolved to this day. So, what really happened to Jared? Well, there are several possibilities. The first of which is that he accidentally took the wrong trail and got lost while trying to catch up with the rest of the Boy Scouts. However, while getting lost is a common cause of disappearance in the wilderness, it doesn't quite add up in Jared's case. You see, this all took place in the middle of summer, so there was no risk of him succumbing to harsh elements like extreme cold. He also had plenty of drinkable water in the 2-quart canteen he had on him, not to mention the countless freshwater creeks and ponds dotted throughout the mountain. Put simply, he would have survived.
Yeah, I kind of hope so too. I kind of hope the parents sued Boy Scouts for this, because this seems like this is extreme negligence, you know, and like you are responsible for all the kids on these trips, you know, and so if you are going to let somebody hike by themselves, I mean, yeah, he's not 10, but he's definitely not old enough to, you know, like if you are hiking like this, he should not have been left alone.
The countless freshwater creeks and ponds dotted throughout the mountain. Put simply, he would have survived for at least a few days, and with thousands of rescuers scouring the area, it's likely someone would have found him. So, a more plausible theory is that he potentially slipped and fell off a sheer cliff. After all, he was shortcutting the switchbacks when the second group of hikers spotted him. It's possible he kept taking those dangerous shortcuts after they left, and one misstep on the steep terrain in the darkness led to a fatal fall.
Yeah, you'd think they'd be in pairs everywhere.
Why didn't any of the rescuers come across his body despite the extensive search? Which brings us to the third possibility. He was dragged away by a wild animal. Mount San Gorgonio is home to both black bears and cougars. Some people also believe the glowing dot in the background of Jared's last photo is one of the eyes of a predator that was stalking him.
Thank you for the mini spread. Thank you. I know there's like some crazy shit with the Boy Scouts. It's very not good. Thank you. Thank you for the videos.
Glowing dot in the background of Jared's last photo is one of the eyes of a predator that was stalking him at the time. However, the search teams didn't find any clue of this being the case either. There was no blood, torn clothes, or drag marks anywhere in the area, which points to the most disturbing possibility that instead Jared was abducted by someone. If we accept this as true, it explains why there was no sign of Jared or his body anywhere on the mountain. Unfortunately, it's been over 33 years since Jared vanished, and investigators still haven't found anything that could guide them toward a proper conclusion.
Oh my
His
gosh.
disappearance remains just as much a mystery today as it was the day he went missing.
That is so sad though. That's sad. And then they never found him, so nobody even knows what happened to him. That's terrible. That's fucked. There's no widely reported information suggesting his parents successfully sued the Boy Scouts of America. Wow. Damn. That's messed up. That's messed up. I still cannot get over that they let him hike back down by himself. Like that is what gets me. That is what gets me. I don't like how could you let that happen?
On June 15th, 1989, a woman in Port St. Joe, Florida spotted a Polaroid photo lying in the parking lot of a convenience store on her way out. Without thinking much of it, she picked it up and flipped it over, only to be met with a disturbing image she'd never forget.
Oh shit.
The photo showed a young girl and a much younger boy lying in the back of a white, windowless van with duct tape over their mouths and their hands seemingly tied behind their backs. The woman alerted the police almost immediately, especially since the white van in the image looked eerily similar to the one she saw in the same parking lot minutes earlier. She also provided a description of the driver, allowing investigators to create a sketch of the suspect. However, even after setting up a perimeter around the area, the police weren't able to find the van or its driver.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah. There should have been more than one adult there. Yeah, for sure. But I just, I don't know. That poor family.
What they didn't know at the time was that this photo would eventually connect to a crime that took place more than 1,500 miles away.
Oh.
The victim of this crime was a 19-year-old college student named Tara Lee Calico. On September 20, 1988, nearly 9 months before the Polaroid was discovered, Tara left her home at around 9:30 a.m. for her daily bike ride. Every day, she'd ride down New Mexico's Highway 47 until reaching the railroad tracks intersecting the road, turning around and taking the same route back home. But on this particular day, Tara had plans with her boyfriend at 12:30 p.m. and didn't want to be late. So she told her mother, Patty, to come pick her up if she wasn't back by noon. And that's exactly what happened. When noon came and went with no sign of Tara, Patty got in her car and began driving along Tara's usual route, hoping to find her somewhere along the way. However, despite going up and down the highway a couple of times, she couldn't find Tara anywhere. Patty rushed back home and called the police to report Tara missing. The authorities immediately put together a search party and began looking for her in the surrounding area. And it wasn't long before they found their first clue, a cassette tape that Tara was likely listening to on the side of the highway. They also found tire tracks matching her bike near this cassette. Unfortunately, Tara and her neon pink bike were nowhere to be seen. As the search radius became larger, the only other clue they found was a broken piece of her yellow cassette player, miles from where she was supposed to be. Patty believed her daughter had been abducted, and this piece was her way of leaving a trail. This theory was further supported by multiple witness accounts from people who reported seeing an old, worn-out pickup truck closely tailing Tara as she headed back home around 11:30 a.m. Witnesses also noted that Tara was wearing her headphones at the time and seemed unaware of the truck. This suspicion only became stronger when, 9 months after her disappearance, this Polaroid was discovered in Florida. The woman who found this didn't know about Tara's case at the time. But as the photo gained more attention, it eventually reached Patty, who became convinced that the girl in the picture was her missing daughter. Not only did this girl look like Tara, but Patty also noted that the book in the photo was from one of Tara's favorite authors. The connection between Tara and this photo deepened further when another New Mexico family came forward claiming they recognized the boy in the photo. They believed it was their son, 9-year-old Michael Henley, who'd gone missing in April of 1988 during a hunting trip with his father. However, that's when Tara's case took a turn. Because, as it turns out, there's a real possibility that the girl in the photo isn't Tara at all. For starters, in June of 1990, investigators found the remains of Michael about 7 miles from the campsite he was staying at. He wasn't abducted by anyone. Instead, he likely just wandered off, lost his way, and subsequently died of exposure to the elements. This led many to question whether the Polaroid had any real connection to Tara's specific disappearance at all. And investigations from different departments enhanced the confusion further. Some concluded that the girl in the photo was undoubtedly Tara, while others pointed out the many structural differences between their faces. But if she wasn't abducted by the owner of this white van, then what exactly happened to Tara? Surprisingly, we might actually get a conclusive answer to this question more than 37 years after her disappearance. On the 13th of June 2023, the Valencia County Sheriff's Office announced a massive update on the case, stating, "At this time, law enforcement believes there is sufficient evidence to submit this investigation to the District Attorney's Office for review of potential charges. Currently, the identities and specifics of the persons of interest are sealed by the court and will remain so until a court order otherwise." Put simply, after decades of investigating, the police have finally cracked the case and are just waiting for the DA's approval to release the information to the public. As for why it took so long, a widely believed theory is that Tara was accidentally hit by a group of teenagers while biking home. Fearing the consequences, they panicked, abducted her, and eventually killed her to cover up the accident. And according to some, one of those teenagers was the son of the local sheriff, leading to a deliberate and coordinated cover-up that kept the truth buried for decades. Now, whether this theory holds any weight is unknown. But if this does turn out to be the case, who the girl in the—
Well, then who's the... I mean, that sucks if that happened to her, but then who are these two kids?
Polaroid picture actually is remains a mystery.
Right, it sounds like a movie plot.
On June 8, 1988, an ATM in LA captured what were possibly the final moments of 22-year-old LA resident
That's
Matthew
exactly what it
Chase.
sounds like.
The day had started like any other. Matt spent most of it at work, then went out for dinner with his roommate and close friend Teresa. When the two returned home at around 11:45 p.m., Matt noticed the paycheck he received earlier that day sitting on the coffee table. He was running low on funds, and the bank would have taken about 24 hours to clear the paycheck. So instead of waiting till morning, Matt decided to go deposit it right away. The nearest ATM was just 2 blocks away from their apartment, but since it was getting quite late...
Sorry for lagging. Sorry. Okay. I think we're back. Oh my gosh.
Teresa told him to take her car just to be on the safe side. She also asked him to bring a bag of cat food from the store across the street. The whole trip should have taken no more than 15 minutes, but an hour went by and Matt still hadn't returned. Teresa figured he was just driving around town to get some fresh air, so she went to sleep. However, when she woke up in the morning, Matt was still not home. She quickly got up and contacted her brother Steve, who was also good friends with Matt. Together, they called the police and tried to find a missing person
because
report.
I just feel
Unfortunately,
bad.
since Matt had only been missing for less
I
than
just
12
feel
hours,
bad.
the police decided to hold off on launching an investigation just yet. Unsatisfied with this response, Teresa and Steve decided to find clues themselves, and so Steve called the bank pretending to be Matt. According to the bank, Matt had unsuccessfully tried to withdraw money several times since, including one transaction of $280.
Oh.
This was quite odd for 2 main reasons. One, $280 was far above the maximum withdrawal limit for Matt's ATM card. More importantly, Matt's account didn't even have $100, let alone $280, which is why he went out to deposit a paycheck in the first place. He should have known both of these things quite well.
Yeah.
So the fact he tried to make these transactions anyway indicated that he was being forced to do so by someone else. Teresa and Steve called the police again with this newfound information, and this time authorities took the case more seriously. Though, unlike today, most ATMs at the time didn't have cameras. Luckily, one of the machines he tried to withdraw from did have a functioning camera, giving investigators a crucial lead, a grainy but discernible image of Matt at the ATM, with a mysterious man looming just behind him. As the investigation...
That was a man behind him? It looks like a goblin.
...of Matt at the ATM, with a mysterious man looming just behind him. As the investigation was going on, Matt's card was used again, a day and a half after his disappearance. By then, his paycheck had cleared, allowing whoever made this transaction to withdraw $400. The authorities took notice of this withdrawal and froze Matt's card. So the next time someone tried to use that card, it was confiscated by the ATM. Unfortunately, none of this helped investigators track down Matt or his kidnapper. There were 2 composite sketches made of the suspect from the low-res photo, but no one recognized the man based on these. They also tried dusting the confiscated card for fingerprints, but it was completely clean. On June 27th, nearly 3 weeks after Matt's disappearance, the car he'd been driving was finally found, and it was surprisingly close to the ATM that captured this photo. The fact that no one had spotted it sooner suggested that it was likely dumped there later by his abductor. And while it was wiped clean of any fingerprints, just like the card, police did find a blue bandana in the back with the letters ESPBSCLS written on it. From what I was able to find, ESPBS stood for East Side Playboys, a notorious gang in the area. Despite this connection, however, investigators weren't able to find any solid evidence that could help them track down the suspect. By this point, the chances of Matt making it out alive were looking increasingly slim. Tragically, his friends and family's worst fear came to light on September 17, 1988, when a group of people found his body floating in a ravine in Pasadena. He had a gunshot wound in his head, and according to the autopsy report, was killed and dumped in the ravine 3 months ago, likely a couple days after his abduction.
Oh
but
my
with no other
gosh.
leads, Matt's case went cold for the next 30 years. Then, in 2018, LAPD announced that they had the answer to Matt's disappearance. According to the report, Matt was killed by a 20-year-old gangster named David Mesa, who went by the name Bear. Apparently, David's girlfriend confirmed that the man in the ATM photo was indeed her boyfriend. As for David himself, police found out that he was killed in a...
Okay, this photo looks better. This one, but like some of these other ones, like I could not even make a face out in them.
gang-related shootout just 2 days after he supposedly killed Matt. Now, this raises more questions than it answers. Like, why would anyone kidnap and kill someone just for $400? Was David alone in all of this, or did he have any accomplices? And if David died days after committing the crime, who dumped Teresa's car near the original crime scene 3 weeks later? That said, this revelation...
Although I guess they were lucky enough to even have ATM that had a camera on it, you know, because this one's a little bit older. So, you know, the fact that they were even lucky enough to have at least one ATM with a camera is big.
Dumped Teresa's car near the original crime scene 3 weeks later. That said, this revelation was still enough to give Matt's friends and family the closure they needed after 3 decades.
Gosh.
In March of 1998, 23-year-old Amy Lynn Bradley went on a cruise with her brother and 2 parents. However, what began as a joyful family vacation descended into a disturbing nightmare just 3 days later, one the Bradley family hasn't recovered from to this day. On the night of March 23rd, Amy and her family dined out in one of the ship's restaurants.
One thing women want.
Amy was getting a lot
And
of
it starts with a
attention
P
from other passengers,
and ends with an S.
as well as the staff, including the bands playing in the restaurant. Some of the waiters even proposed taking Amy to a bar on the mainland before the ship sailed, but she declined. After the dinner, Amy and her brother Brad went to the ship's nightclub for a few hours and returned to their room at around 3:30 a.m. They sat around and chatted on the balcony for a few hours before Brad went to bed, leaving Amy on the cabin's private balcony. Around 5:30 in the morning, their father Ron checked on the kids and saw Amy peacefully sleeping on a lounge chair outside on the balcony. But when he returned 30 minutes later, Amy was
Trade right now. How's the smut business? Oh my gosh.
being on a lounge chair outside on the balcony. But when he returned 30 minutes later, Amy was gone. Thinking that she likely went to the main deck, Ron went looking for her. However, even after hours of searching, he couldn't find Amy anywhere. All of her belongings were still in the room, including her shoes. So when Ron informed the ship's crew, they floated the idea that Amy could have fallen overboard. The cruise had also docked at Curacao that morning, resulting in over 3,000 passengers disembarking the ship. If she was among the departing passengers, her parents had no way of spotting her in the crowd. So they focused their efforts on the ship itself and started scouring every inch of it to find Amy, to no avail. But then something incredibly strange happened.
Lucrative
As
and
Brad was looking
amusing.
for his sister, he was approached by the nightclub's bassist, Alistair Douglas, offering his condolences for Amy's disappearance. He was dancing with Amy the night before, but he shouldn't have had any way of knowing about her going missing. This made Alistair the
Ooh, yeah. Way to make yourself look guilty, bro. Way to make yourself look guilty.
The night before, but he shouldn't have had any way of knowing about her going missing. This made Alistair the lead suspect, but after further investigation and a successful polygraph test, he was cleared of any suspicion. The Bradley family...
Did he hear something then? Like, does he know? I don't know, because I feel like that's weird. Like, why would you say that? Or, like, why would you, I guess, willingly kind of, like, out yourself that way? If you are involved, or maybe you heard something, knew something? I don't know. Something seems weird about that guy.
Along with the FBI, then began searching for Amy on the island of Curacao, where they received their first promising lead. A local cab driver claimed to have spoken with a woman who matched Amy's description to a T. Unfortunately, the tip didn't lead to any major breakthroughs. So, with no other option, the Bradley family was forced to return home to the US. Then, in August 1998, a Canadian tourist named David Carmichael saw someone he believed was Amy on Curacao Island.
We were over in a small area where we wash off the equipment in fresh water, and I looked down the beach and I saw a girl walking down the beach with being flanked by 2 people. The minute she heard I spoke English, she picked up her pace and was putting distance between her and the 2 people that were flanking her. I was 2 feet away from her. 2 feet. That's how close I was. I don't even have to think about it. It's 100%. It's not 99, it's 100. It's 100%, it was her. It was.
David also claimed that one of the men following her fit the description of Alistair. Later investigation also revealed that an American naval officer was visiting an adult establishment on the island in 1999. There he met someone who claimed her name was Amy Bradley. Unfortunately, the officer never reported the incident, likely to avoid repercussions for visiting such an establishment while on duty. By the time this information surfaced, the place had already burned to the ground, and with it any records of the people who might have worked there. However, the most important clue about Amy came in 2005, when someone found pictures of an older Amy on the internet. These pictures, along with her earlier sightings, led many to believe that Amy was kidnapped and trafficked, possibly by Alistair, with some even suspecting a coordinated effort involving multiple crew members. That said, nothing
Oof.
ever came of this theory, and Amy was declared legally dead on March 24, 2010, 12 years after her disappearance. Now, it's still possible that Amy simply fell overboard and drowned, and that the woman seen on Curacao and the one in the photos are nothing more than unfortunate lookalikes. But with so many scattered clues pointing toward a far darker possibility, it's hard to write them off.
Oh, I don't know, because that photo, like now seeing them side by side, I don't know. She does look. She looks very much like her. I mean it's. I mean, like, sure, it's still it couldn't be. It could not be her, but they look very similar.
As a simple case of mistaken identity.
Could be. I don't know, man. Missing person stuff like that has weird things attached to them. That always sounds freaky to me. That's always like super freaky. All right. Do you guys know that I guess it was like the other day. I don't know if you guys ever remember the movie Short Circuit, but it's 40 years old. It's 40 years old. Oof. Oof. I still love that movie. I remember renting it from Blockbuster. Yeah, that was it. I mean, that's like more of a compilation one, right? No Disassemble. You watched a couple weeks ago? Right? Johnny 5. It's 40 years old though. You hadn't watched it before? Oh my gosh. I loved that movie. But yeah, it's 40 years old. It's like a gut punch. You're right. You know what? I have not seen it in a while either. It has been a minute since I've seen it, but I do have very fond memories of renting that movie. You haven't watched it in years. You have to watch it now. You should, because it turned 40 this year, which, you know, like, yay. You've never heard of it? Let me see if I can find the trailer. Let's see. Oh, this movie came out in 1986, so you maybe weren't even born. Oh, here. Everybody get ready to feel really old and sick.
And number 5, Short Circuit.
But it was cool. Right, Johnny 5 is alive. Aliens, Ferris Bueller, Top Gun. I think I was born in 85, and that was Back to the Future. I think that was like the big one. But yeah, yes, Short Circuit turns 40. It turns 40. Yes. Yeah. All right, we're gonna watch Henry's Kitchen. We're watching Quiche Henry. He's gonna make quiche. Pepper your Angus for this one. Oh, it looks a little burnt.
Hello everybody, and welcome to Henry's Kitchen, where today we're going to be making Henry's Quiche Henry.
Henry's Quiche Henry.
For years, scientists have been baffled by the origin of the word quiche, but most likely it's a bastardization of the German word Kuchentard.
It's a bastardization.
Most likely it's a bastardization of the German word Kuchentard, which means egg cake. Okay, it sounds like our Airbnb guest is here.
Oh no, we have a guest.
So, Let's see who we have.
How old is Cars? I don't know.
Hey. Oh, yeah, Francisco?
Yeah.
Yeah, come on in.
Bro is like, oh shit. Am I gonna wake up in a bathtub of ice?
So right now I'm just making quiche Henry for tomorrow's breakfast, and meantime you could just make yourself at home and you know, hang out.
Okay.
Yeah, just sit on the couch. It's fine.
Oh,
Yeah, those clothes
Henry.
are clean.
You could at least picked up your laundry, Henry.
So you're gonna take this?
Yeah, I'm taping it for an instructional cooking video. Okay, we're gonna start by sauteing some of our onions. Gonna add in some spinach that I got from the farmer's market, actually.
Okay.
They say the farmer's market is kind of like going to jail, you know, where you just gotta kick somebody's ass right away, otherwise they're gonna think you're weak.
What? The farmers. All right. You know, and then somebody's gonna hold your pocket through the farmer's market as well.
Where you just gotta kick somebody's ass right away, otherwise they're gonna think you're weak.
All right, Merton.
We're gonna add in some turkey.
Okay.
Let's let that saute for just a little bit. Maybe this is a good time to get to know
Rough
our
neighborhood, yeah. Cars came out in 2006.
Francisco.
Damn.
So, what do you do?
I work in finance as an investment firm. Kind of analyze companies and see if they're worth buying them, and then so we try to see.
Okay, we're gonna go check on our saute.
Anyway.
Okay, now we're just gonna put this in a bowl for later. We're gonna start making our fill.
Oh, what that guy should have probably just left. He should have just left. He should have been like, you know what? I don't really need the room.
Okay, now we're just gonna put this in a bowl for later. We're gonna start making our filling. We're gonna take 5 eggs.
It's very aggressive.
Our 2 cups of milk.
He needs
The
some
general
milk.
rule is 1 cup of milk per every. And finally, our
Per
Gruyere cheese. Gruyere is a very, very fine French cheese. Now we're going to start adding some of our seasonings. I got a little bit of salt,
Yeah, he might become the filling.
and I've got some ground mustard.
Do you have any?
Or, you know, there have been times where I think we thought Henry was gonna die, so it's kind of a toss up.
Pinch. And I've got some ground mustard.
Do you have any food?
Well, no, I mean, I've got making quiche, but I don't have. Yeah, and I've got.
Add in seasoning.
Or something?
I don't have anything like that, really. Sorry.
Like chicken?
So I'm going to be using a store-bought pie crust. I wouldn't want my guests to know that I'm using store-bought, so a little trick that I like to do is to just kind of sort of fuck up the sides of the crust a little bit, just so it looks like I made it myself.
Oh yeah,
Perfect.
We're fucking it up good.
Now we're going to layer the floor of our pastry with the onion mixture. And then we're going to pour over this
Oh
other shit.
my.
Okay, I'm going to leave the quiche in the oven at 370.
Is he leaving, or is he gonna be coming back? You know, like.
Okay, I'm going to leave the quiche in the oven at 375
He's the
degrees
guy
Fahrenheit.
getting the fuck out.
For about
Oh
1
no, we have a
hour.
guest.
And then when it's done, I'm going to take it out and I'm going to put it in the refrigerator.
Never mind. We have extra company.
We're going to leave it there overnight. That way in the morning, Francisco and I will be able to enjoy delicious Henry's Quiche Henry for breakfast. Bonne soirée.
Oh my goodness. Right, ayo.
was my only true love.
I know, Comcast. Just behave for a little longer.
All I would ever need, but now she's dead and buried under the willow tree.
That's a very wholesome song.
Gonna grab one slice for me
Um,
and one slice for our guest.
okay. I think it's cooked all the way through, which is, with Kay's cooking, which looks like some of it looks like it give you food poisoning. I think this is cooked all the way through. It is very brown on top, but
One slice for our guest.
that wasn't a man's fridge.
Okay, rise and shine. Oh wait. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know there was. Well, thanks for joining me here on Henry's Kitchen, everybody.
Shit.
And tune in next week when we're gonna make the Scotch egg.
Oh, here he comes.
Yeah, that's yours.
Sorry, been lagging. I'm sorry. Stop it. This has not been a good night. This has not been a good night for Comcast. It's been a very bad night. It's been very mean. It has been very mean tonight. I know, right? It's fine. Everything's fine. It's fine. We're fine. It's fine. Even if it just wants to be mean. It's being very mean tonight. It is not being very nice. Alright. Well, I don't think his looked it didn't look terrible. Did it look like a little bit messy? Sure. Have we seen worse? Absolutely. Right? Ban the lag. Ban the lag. Oh, okay. Well, I know it's like a little bit shorter stream tonight, but given the way the Comcast has been acting, I think I'm just gonna cut it a little bit short. But if the quiche is extra salty, ooh, maybe. For sure. Yeah, I mean, just because like we're not the, like tonight's been worse than other nights, so we'll probably just call it a little bit early. But oh yeah, I was gonna tell you guys. You want to hear something funny? So like I've had like two or three comments now that people think I'm AI. I don't know if it's because I'm a VTuber, but people think I am AI. I was like, what the fuck? We're not a good, but that's okay. But yeah, that's because it was just the other day somebody else had made a comment on one of my videos. But yeah, I think I've had like 3 comments now, like on my videos that yeah, people have said they're like, is this AI, or like they think I'm AI, and I'm like, what the hell? An interesting first stream to catch. Well, this is what we do. I play games for a little bit, and then because also like my YouTube channel is a reaction channel, so we watch different kinds of videos on here. You would think if I was AI, I could talk better and I'd be a whole lot smarter, but I'm not. Yes, I am no Nirasama. You're not. I know, right? Yeah, I mean, I'm not even like, I don't know. Like the VTuber thing isn't really that deep, you know? Like I like drawing them, I like making them. Um I'm really lazy and I don't really like doing my hair and makeup. Like what will I do face cam stream? Like sure. Like I can certainly do those, but I'm just lazy. Like I'm just lazy, you know? And I do like making VTubers, but um you know, like I just thought it was weird. I don't even know like how I come off as being AI at all, but typical millennial. I don't even know. I don't know. I don't know if it's millennials because like I don't know. I feel like it's kind of easy to tell like what's AI and what's not, like as far as voices go, but I don't know. I find it very bizarre that I have been accused of being AI. Like somebody on one of my videos, it was like, what they say? It was something like no face, like no, like I can't. It's something about like no face, no voice, like no real voice, and it was like this isn't real or something. I don't know. It's something weird like that, and I was like, what? I was like, I'd break the no. No, I'm just a Korean with a real bitchy face is all. So you guys aren't missing anything. Natural stupidity always beats artificial intelligence. I honestly don't. I don't know. I don't know what it is about me that I could ever think that somebody would think that I would be AI. I like that's what baffles me. Is like I stumble over my words all the time, and I leave those in like my videos are not like super smooth by any means, you know, and um like I honestly have no clue. I thought it was so bizarre. Have they not? I don't know. Or like maybe they think I have a voice changer or something. Cause I think people have asked me that. They've asked if I use a voice changer, and I'm like, no, this is my voice. This is me. I pronounce certain words correctly. AI struggles for that shit. Like, yeah, right? I mean, or I don't know. I just think it's weird. I'm a fembot. Yep. Yep. Don't let Tox answer that though. He's he's gonna be like, yes. But yeah, I don't know. I just thought that was kind of funny, and I meant to tell you guys the other day about it because I was like, this is weird, and I was like, I can't imagine that I come off as being remotely close to acting like an AI, but or having a voice changer. I don't know, because I feel like you can kind of hear voice changers too. Like they've gotten better, but I still feel like you can kind of tell when someone uses a voice changer because something's like a little bit off. But I don't know. Fuck if I know. I don't know. Left on YouTube is an AI in general. Yeah, that's true. Of computers and wires going on. Yep. I'm just a fembot. No, I mean, like, I think in the future, like, I think maybe, I don't know. I would, like, if you guys wanted a face cam stream, I'd do it. You know, maybe we could have like an annual where I do my, I'll look, not as homeless, because I enjoy sitting here looking homeless. I, Hello, Annie. Face cam. Then I can prove to you guys that I'm not AI. No. No, it's weird though because like I only bring that up because it was literally just the other day somebody else had made another comment. Like I had seen it like once before, and I kind of was just like whatever. But then it's been like 3 comments now that people have called me have been saying that I'm an AI. You've been lurking. Thank you for the lurk. But yeah, I mean, if you guys wanted a face cam stream one time, I will do it. One timer. Right? It's weird. Cuz I don't feel like I sound like anything like in particular. I guess that's true. Some of the real-time AI video filters are getting pretty good, but I still feel like they have weird tendencies, which I don't know if you could mimic. I mean, cuz like I definitely have plosives in my mic sometimes, and I feel like you can't really like if you have AI try to mimic that, like they end up in weird spots, and I don't know. Kneecap reveal at 100K? Deal. 100K? I will show you my kneecaps. Hey, that's true. You'll never know if it's really me now. If I did do a face cam, is it really me? Uh-huh. You'll never know. You'll never know. I'd be like, just kidding, guys. I'm really a dude. Ah, no. It's really talks. I just thought it'd be funny if I had like talks use my VTuber and then be like this is my real voice and have it be talks. Because his voice is a lot deeper than mine. Yes, I'm just a very advanced android. Right. I really have a banana. You'll never know. You'll never know if it's real or not. That's true. That is true. Annie knows Annie and I have met in real life, but Annie knows what I look like. Illusionary knows what I look like. I used to stream with a face cam, so it's not. I'm not real. I'm not real. A spicy stream. I don't know if I could. I definitely cannot read the book that I'm reading right now, though. We cannot read that book on stream. We cannot read that book on stream. It is. I don't even. We cannot. We cannot. Yeah, I say I'm Korean. Yes, this I can. Yes, Annie knows the real skits, and I know the real Annie. One of the harem lit books you read. I mean, this one it's not like it's. I think there would be. I don't even know how you would censor some of the things that are in this book. Especially because Homegirl's a freak, so I don't know how you would censor her likes. Not that we are kink shaming, but I don't know if we can read the stuff that I don't know if you can read this publicly. What book? I am reading the Ritual. That is what I'm reading right now. I'm halfway done with it. Yeah, it's like it's not crazy, but her kink is I don't know how we would get around using the non-spicy words. And we would I think there have you seen the memes like where they're like, I read my wife's book talk book, and it's like, and then he like bleep 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 bleep, like that's what that's kind of like how some parts are.
Potatoes.
That's kind of how some parts are. Like we'd be there'd be lots of bleeping going on. So, I mean, the book is fantastic though. I mean, I'm enjoying it. I think it's really good, but I don't know. Maybe if I hear how Tesai is going to read Morning Glory Milking Farm, then maybe that'll help me figure out how I can get around that. But I don't know. I don't know. You guys don't want me reading to you. Like, Shane. It doesn't know she's Kendrick. She likes big cookies. And Twizzlers. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if you I mean you guys don't want me reading to you, we let's just go learn about people getting murdered and shit, and like Karen's freaking out. Like that's more our that is more of our lane. And quickly exit yet. Yep. Yeah, basically like that. Basically like that. It's more like him though. You guys don't want me reading to you. Bruh. But yeah, guys, it is that time though. I will think about it. How about that? I will think about it. But it is that time though. So I'm gonna get going here because I don't know how much longer we're gonna have until the internet starts to like, throw a fit again. So I wanna try and say goodbye before we get fucked up again. You do want me to read it to you? No. You guys don't want that. You guys don't want that. You don't want none of that. You don't want none of that. But all right, guys. Have a good night. Thank you for hanging out. I know Comcast was insanely mean tonight, so that's why I'm trying to hop off a little bit early. But interracial dwarf amputee. Oh my god, train. I could not. But thank you. Thank you for being here. I have to do it in a sexy little Korean, but I'm not I don't have that kind of voice though. I can't do it. I can't do it. And then I'm just gonna be laughing the whole time. It's gonna be a disaster. But ooh woo. I can't do it. Like bro asking me to count down. I can't do it. I can't do shit like that. I just can't. I just can't do it. The countdown thing still kills me though. That still kills me. But yes, I do appreciate you guys watching the videos though. I do. Thank you. Thank you for watching the videos and then hanging out in the streams. I do appreciate it. Yeah, we've been doing good on YouTube. I think we just hit 3,400, so I believe if okay, YouTube's still loaded. Yeah, we are at 3,411 subscribers on YouTube. So we're cruising. We're cruising. We are doing pretty good. So thank you guys. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys for watching. Just a Korean flavored American girl. Yep, pretty much. Yep. I thought it was funny that I think I was watching the Daewoo video that from Forgotten Weapons, and somebody was like, I thought you were white. I was like, well, fair enough. Fair enough. I thought that was pretty funny. But all right, guys, I'm getting out of here. Thank you for being here, hanging out, and have a good night, day, whatever it is for you. And I will see you guys tomorrow night.